This is Aitana Lopez. She's not real, but she has 375,000 followers and makes over $10,000 per month. So I spent 3 days trying to recreate her to learn exactly how AI influencers like this are made and monetized. But it wasn't simple as I thought. I ran into problems and learned some things the hard way. In this video, I'm showing you the complete process. Every click, every setting, every mistake I made down to the smallest detail so you can do this yourself without wasting time like me. So before I create anything, I needed to understand what makes Aitana Lopez so successful in the AI influencer space. So after analyzing her Instagram, here's what I noticed. First one is consistency. Every photo looks like the same person, same face, same style, just different settings. Second one is the realism. She doesn't have that plastic AI look. And on Fanvue, she's doing gaming content. If you don't know what Fanvue is, it's basically a subscription platform where creators, including AI influencers, can monetize their content through monthly subscriptions. But more on that later in this video. So my goal was clear. Create an AI influencer with Aitana level consistency, make her look realistic enough that people don't immediately think AI, generate enough content for a full Fanvue launch, and set up the complete monetization system on Fanvue. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. Alright, time to actually create the character. I found this tool called InfluencerStudio while researching how Aitana was made. It's specifically built for AI influencers, consistent faces, video generation, the whole package. Perfect for this test. Alright, so I'm heading over to InfluencerStudio.ai. Now, once you're in, you need to buy credits to generate images and videos. And look, I know some people see this and they're like, oh, I have to pay. But here's the thing, if I'm actually serious about testing this, I need the tool that works. The free options, they don't give that consistent look. They just don't. So I went with the one-time credit paid. It's $10 for 1,000 credits, and honestly, $10 is nothing if this actually works. Plus, they give you 50% bonus on your first purchase, so I'm actually getting 2,000 credits for $10. Alright, credit is loaded. Now, let's see if this thing can actually create our AI influencer. Alright, so once you're in, you're gonna wanna click on AI Influencer Creator. This is where you can actually build your character. I'm gonna press Create New Influencer. Now, you've got two options. If you already have an image of someone you wanna recreate, you can upload it and train the model on that. But you can also create influencer completely from scratch, which is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna choose that option. Now it's gonna show you a bunch of different looks, different examples, different starting points. But honestly, I want full control over this. So I'm gonna create my influencer completely from scratch. I'm gonna name her Lily, press start from scratch, and then pick avatar. Okay, so it asks for several things. Let me walk you through each one. For gender, I'm selecting female. Ethnicity, this is important. Aitana has a mixed ambiguous ethnicity that appeals to a wider audience. So I'm selecting Latino to get that same look. For body shape, I'm gonna select fitness model. Age 25, which is the sweet spot for lifestyle and gaming influencers. I'm gonna press next. Now it's gonna give us a bunch of different looks you can choose from. I like this one, but if you're not happy with them, you can generate more by pressing this button. I'm gonna press next, wait for it to create my AI influencer, and when it's done, we're just gonna press finish. So our influencer is live and ready to go. You can find it in your AI influencer dashboard. This next part is what I'm most curious about. We are about to put this thing through the ultimate test. So the real question becomes, can this AI actually create a consistent character, or will it fall flat? Alright, so let me click on my AI influencer and show you what we're working with. Look at these options. I can create images, videos, and even give her a voice. But for now, let's just start with images and see what happens. I'm gonna type in this prompt box. Let me write something like this prompt. Then I'll select how many images I want and choose the aspect ratio. And then generate the image. Okay, give it a few seconds here, and boom. 4 images just like that. Let me click on edit in advance so we can really see what we're dealing here. Now check this out. Look at the consistency across all 4 images. This is exactly what we need for a believable AI influencer. And look at its screen texture. It actually looks real, not that weird plasticky overly smooth AI look that screams fake. I'll be honest with you, I was pretty skeptical going into this. Like, how good could it really be? But I'm actually surprised how solid this looks right out of the gate. This might actually work. Alright, these images looks good, but what if you want to get in there and actually customize them to your liking? Well, this advanced mode is where you basically do whatever you want. And look down here, you've got all these different image models to work with. Let me show you how this works. I'm gonna make a quick change. Let's switch her outfit to a red dress. So I'll type in the prompt box here, something like this, and hit apply edit. Boom, look at that. Change the clothing to red and kept everything else exactly the same. Alright, now I need to create 10 to 15 base images of Lily in different poses, setting, and outfits. I'm gonna generate 10 more like this. I'll speed through them, but here are the prompts I'm using. Alright, after about 5 minutes, I have 12 images, same faces, different scenarios. This is my content foundation. But there's something that separates good AI influencers from great ones. Look, static images are fine, but they get boring fast. When you turn these images into videos, that's when the magic happens. But honestly, I screwed this up the first time because of one simple setting I overlooked. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is head back over to my AI influencer dashboard, click on Lily's image, and this time instead of images, I'm clicking on video. So in the prompt box, I'll write a prompt like this. Now check this out. There's this advanced setting option where you can generate videos using images you've already created. So I'm gonna press on that and check this box right here. Then I'll click select image. And look at this. It pulls up all the images I've already generated. I can pick whichever I want as the starting frame for the video. So I'm gonna select this one. Then I'll press use this image. Alright, so I'll press generate and give it a few seconds here. Let's see what we got. Okay, what is that? Look at this. It completely cut off the video. I honestly didn't know what was going on here. Like, what did I do wrong? So I tried again and again, wasted a bunch of credits trying to figure this out, and then it hit me. I messed up the aspect ratio. The image I chose at the first frame was vertical, but I was trying to generate the video in horizontal. They didn't match, so the AI just butchered it. So I went back, changed the aspect ratio to vertical to match my image and tried again. And boom, now it actually worked. The video looks clean, nothing's cut off. So here's the lesson. Always make sure your aspect ratio matches your starting image. Otherwise, you're just burning through credits for nothing. So far, so good. But here's what I really want to test. Can I give her a voice that actually sounds natural? Alright, so back in our AI influencer section, I'm gonna click on audio this time and then press create new voice. Now, check this out. We've got two options here. We can either upload an audio sample to clone our voice, or we can create a brand new voice by just describing what we want. And that second option, that's what we were going for. So I'm gonna choose create new voice. Now, we need to describe the voice based on Lily's appearance. There's actually pre-made prompts here in the prompt box. Press create voice. Give it a few seconds to generate. All right, it's ready. Let's listen to this.
Hello everyone, I'm Lily, your AI influencer.
All right, so Aitana has this intro video on her Fanvue page where she talks about what subscriber can expect. I want to make something similar for Lily. So back in my influencer dashboard, I'm gonna click on Lily again, and this time I'm pressing on UGC. Now in the prompt box, we're gonna describe what she should be doing. And over here in the advanced setting, I'm gonna use one of these images we already created as a starting frame. Let me select this gaming setup shot of our model. Now check this out. We can choose the voice we just created earlier. So I'm gonna press generate new audio with the voice and pick Lily's voice that we made. I can write exactly what I want her to say. All right, let me press generate and give it a few seconds. Okay, it's ready. Let's take a look at this.
Hey there, welcome to my Fanvue. I'm so glad you're here. This is where I share my most exclusive content, just for you.
Honestly, I would say it's even better than Aitana's video. I don't know, what do you think? Alright, so we've got our AI influencer looking incredible. Now, here's where I wanted to see if I could actually monetize this using Fanvue. So I started digging into why Fanvue keeps coming up for AI influencers, and honestly, it makes sense. First thing I noticed, they're literally the only platform that officially support AI-created content. While other platforms are getting stricter and stricter with what you can post, Fanvue just don't care. But here's what really caught my attention. You've got multiple ways to make money all in one place. Subscriptions, pay-per-view content, paid messages. So yeah, after looking into it, I decided this was a platform I wanted to test. So I went to Fanvue. I'll drop the link in the description if you want to try this yourself. First thing, click sign up. You can sign up with your email or X account, but I went with Google. Now, here's something I learned. Use a dedicated email for this. I made a separate email, not my personal one, just to keep everything organized and separate. Once you sign in, you'll land on the main dashboard. Click on become a creator, then start earning. Here it asks me where I heard about Fanvue. You can use a referral code if you want to. I have one in the description. It's optional. Either way, just click continue. Next, I have to choose my country. I'm in the UK, so I select that and press continue. Now, here's the crucial part. It asked me what kind of content I want to create. Two options here, AI generated or human creator. Since I'm making AI influencer, I'm gonna go with AI created. And look, you don't have to hide this because your audience will know it's AI anyway. Fanvue is cool with it. Just be honest and click continue. Next up, I'm gonna choose my niche, the type of content I want to make. They've got all sorts of options: food, fitness, gaming, fashion, music, and of course, exclusive spicy content if that's what you're going for. I'm not going to go that route since I'm creating Lily as a fitness model. So I select fitness and press continue. Now comes the profile setting. First, the display name. This is what people actually see. I'm gonna go with Lily for first name, and for the last name, I pick something like Rufus. I think that's a Latino surname, sounded good to me. Then the handle, this is your Fanvue username. Next, I set the profile picture. I choose this gaming picture we created earlier. I really like how it turned out. Make sure it's a clear shot that shows the face well. Then the banner image. This is important because it takes up a lot of space on the profile. I picked this gym photo we just created. It shows the fitness vibe and it looks professional. Now Now for the bio, I keep this short and engaging. You can write something simple like I did here or use ChatGPT for this. Click continue, and here's it asks how much you want to charge. The minimum is $4 and the maximum is $100 per month. This is your monthly subscription price. Don't stress about it because you can always change it later. You're not locked in. I stuck with $10. It felt low enough for an impulse buy, but high enough that I wasn't undervaluing the content. Now comes the verification part. It asked me to verify my identity. This takes a couple of minutes. I know it might feel weird, but they just want to make sure you're a real person running the account. And this information isn't going to be shown to anyone. It's purely for security and payout purposes. No one will know who's behind the AI character. Click continue, and it will give you a QR code. You can scan this with your phone or just copy the link. You have to do this verification on your mobile phone. So I scanned the QR code with my phone. It asks me permission to use my camera. Click grant access and allow, then agree to terms. Now there's 3 options here. Pick whichever you have. I went with a driver's license. It asked me to upload the front of my driver's license, just position it in a frame and let it scan. Then the same for the back. Click capture and continue. Next, it's gonna ask you to take a selfie for facial verification. Click start and follow the instructions. Just do what it says. Just give it a couple of minutes to process. When it says success, close the tab and go back to Fanvue on your computer. Back on the computer, it asks again where I heard about Fanvue. Now here's the cool part here. If you mention a creator's name here for the first few days, whatever you make, Fanvue won't charge you their commission. You keep 100% of your earnings. So you can say something like, I saw Sahan's YouTube video. I would really appreciate it, but it's totally up to you. Once I did that, I click continue and then finish. And boom, there's my dashboard and I'm officially a Fanvue creator. Now there's this checklist to complete the profile. Let me knock this out. Click complete profile. I've already done a few steps, so some were checked off. But we need to add gender. Since Lily is a female, I select female and click save. Next, I need to add an intro video. This is basically an introduction of your character to your fans. It's what they see first when they land on your profile. Click add video. Toggle this on, click the plus button, and choose that talking video we made earlier with InfluencerStudio. Make sure it's under 30 seconds and it doesn't contain any explicit content. Keep it clean and welcoming for this intro. Once it's uploaded, click save. Alright, the profile is looking good. Now, I want to create the first post. Click create first post. Here we see 2 options, subscribers only or followers and subscribers. Since I'm just starting out and I want to provide some value upfront to attract subscribers, I pick followers and subscribers. That means anyone who follows you can see this post for free. Click upload from device and select one of the images you created. I use this gem shot. Now write a caption. Make it engaging and on brand for your character. I went with something like post-workout glow hits different when you actually show up for leg day. Something casual and relatable. You can also add this image to your vault, which is basically your private content library where everything is stored and organized. And if you want, you can schedule this post later, but I will post this immediately. Click create post and there we go. I officially post my first image on Fanvue. Our AI influencer is live and ready to start building an audience. Profile is done, but now I'm thinking, how do I actually engage with subscribers without spending all day in the DMs? Turns out, there's a feature for that. It's called automated messages. This is basically how you make money on autopilot. So if you go over to creators tool here on the left bar, you'll see it says automated messages. Let me click on that and check this out. You can set up messages that send automatically based on what your subscribers do. It's like email marketing, but for your Fanvue account. So here's how these things work. You can create welcome messages for new subscribers. When someone subscribes, they automatically get a message from you welcoming them and maybe offering a free piece of content. You're building that relationship from day one without lifting a finger. You can also set up messages for new followers, people who make purchases, even people who cancel their subscription. These all run on autopilot when you set them up. Let me show you how to create one. I'm gonna set up a welcome message for new subscribers. So I'll click select new subscriber. Now I can write the message here. They have even this button right here to generate message with AI, which is pretty cool. So let me try this one. This is the AI generated message. It sounds pretty good. I would say if I wanted to type something myself, I'd write something like this anyway. I'm gonna keep this one, but of course you can write whatever you want. And here you can attach content to this message. So I can add a free video or image as a welcome gift. This makes people feel like they already got value from subscribing. You can also use this to upsell. Maybe after someone's been subscribed for a week, they automatically get a message offering your premium content at a special price. The key here is that once you set these up, they work 24/7. You could be sleeping and new subscribers are getting welcomed and engaged automatically. This is honestly one of the biggest time savers on the platform. Alright, so the Fanvue profile is set up and ready to go. But here's the thing, how do you actually get people to find it and subscribe? So here's what I'm doing next. I'm gonna start posting these AI generated images and videos constantly on Instagram, TikTok, and X. The goal is simple. Build an audience on those platforms, then funnel them over to Fanvue where the real money is made. Now, here's the strategy I'm gonna follow. Post daily, consistency is key. And in my bio, I'm not gonna gonna link directly to Fanvue. I'm gonna use a landing page tool like Linktree. But here's something interesting I found. It's completely free to join. Fanvue actually have an academy that teaches you more about building and scaling AI influencers. So if you go to your dashboard here, you'll see this section that says make $1,000 on Fanvue with an AI creator. And if you click get free access, they have this whole academy with courses and resources. It's basically the complete blueprint on how to actually make an AI influencer and start making money on Fanvue. So I think I'm gonna dive into their academy and see what else I can learn. And if you're serious about making this work, I would recommend checking it out too. It's free, so why not? All right, so this has been pretty cool so far. And honestly, I've learned a lot just setting this up. Every tool I've used today is linked in the description. Go set up your AI influencer and let me know how it goes. So if you found this helpful, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. I'm testing AI tools and workflows like this every week, showing you what actually works for solo creators like us, not just what sounds good in theory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.